What if I told you that singing isn't just something humans enjoy? It's something we're wired to do. Long before we built cities, invented language as we know it, or even wrote history down, our ancestors were singing. But here's the mystery. Why does a simple arrangement of sounds have the power to make us cry, unite strangers, and give us goosebumps? The answer is far stranger and more inspiring than most people realize. At first glance, the answer seems obvious. Singing makes us feel good. It expresses emotions that words alone often can't. Joy, grief, hope, love. But that's only part of the story. Because if singing were simply entertainment, why does it appear in virtually every culture on Earth? Why do people sing at weddings, funerals, protests, celebrations, religious ceremonies, and even while working? Here's where things get interesting. What if singing's real purpose was never music at all? Scientists have discovered something remarkable. When people sing together, their breathing patterns begin to synchronize. Their heart rates can become more aligned. Even brain activity can show signs of coordination. In other words, singing literally helps people connect. Thousands of years ago, groups that bonded effectively had a better chance of surviving. A tribe that trusted one another could hunt, defend, and cooperate more successfully. And singing became one of the most powerful tools for creating that unity. That's why a stadium singing together feels electric. That's why national anthems move millions. That's why a choir can make an audience feel something bigger than themselves. But wait, there's another layer most people never think about. If singing evolved to bring people together, why do we still sing when nobody is listening? Think about it. People sing in the shower, in the car, while cooking dinner, completely alone. That seems to contradict everything we just discussed. But it doesn't. Because singing doesn't only connect us to others, it connects us to ourselves. Researchers have found that singing can reduce stress, regulate breathing, and help people process emotions. It's almost like a built-in emotional reset button. When life feels chaotic, singing creates order. When emotions feel overwhelming, singing gives them shape. And that's where the story takes an unexpected turn. The most inspiring part of singing has nothing to do with sounding good. Many people believe singing is reserved for talented performers. But inspiration doesn't come from perfection. It comes from participation. Your voice is one of the most personal things you possess. When you sing, you're not just creating sound. You're revealing emotion. You're expressing identity. You're saying, this is how I feel, this is who I am. And every time someone else hears that honesty, they're reminded they can do the same. That's why a simple song from an ordinary person can sometimes be more moving than a flawless performance. Authenticity inspires more deeply than perfection ever could. But there's one final reason singing continues to inspire humanity. Singing reminds us of something easy to forget. We are connected across cultures, across generations, across experiences. A song can outlive the person who wrote it. A voice can comfort someone you've never met. And a melody can unite thousands of people in a single moment. So the next time you hear a song that gives you chills, remember, you're not just listening to music. You're experiencing one of humanity's oldest and most powerful ways of finding connection, meaning, and hope. And that's why singing continues to inspire us. A voice is just sound until it touches another human being.